Well, folks, in today's video, we're going to be unboxing a whole bunch of different parcels which have arrived recently. I'm not really sure what's in most of these, but we're going to find out, so it should be fun. I'm going to start with this smaller one right here, and we'll see what's inside. I've removed all the labels and everything else, so yeah, it's all ready to go. Anyway, let's begin here. Hello SMT Mainlines, greetings from Iowa. I'm a regular watcher of your channel and a freshman in high school. I'm also the historian of the Central Iowa Guard and Railway Society, and I own a fleet of 8 G-scale engines. My fleet of 8 consists of a GP30, 3 10-wheelers, a mogul, a slope-back tender engine, a 25-ton switcher, and a Lionel Thomas. Watching your channel brought to me HO scale trains. My HO fleet is 10 engines. I also want to say congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. I started watching your channel just before you put out your 10K subscriber special. It's fun to see you restore these old HO engines and getting them riding the rails again. Hearing you say, "We've got a runner," or "Serenity," makes me smile and think in my head, you did it again. When I saw you putting together that 3D printed fireless cooker from Apogee Locomotive Works, tickled me so much. The reason why I met the person who owns that business. He came one day to my G-Scale Club setup. It was crazy to see that video to know that I'd met the person who had printed that engine shell. I thought it'd be fun to send you a card to say congratulations on 50,000 subscribers, but I will let you find out. From restoring your grandmother's 1951 River Rossi Hiawatha to 50,000 subscribers. Your channel has grown so much over 5 years on YouTube. Congratulations again, and give Nerfcat a good scratch on his head for me. Sincerely, Gage. Well, thank you so much for the letter. Now let's see what exactly is in here. Oh, that's nice. It's a little Amtrak caboose. I think this one's by Lifelike, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Well, thank you so much for the caboose, Gage. I guess we'll open up this one next. I just quickly redacted some information right here, but anyways, it says, Harrison, I saw your video on YouTube about your Fleshman electric loco 4305. I have a set of these passenger cars that match that loco. I'm sending you the extra coach I have to match your locomotive. They are also known as Edelweiss Express. Have fun with it. I believe the name is Mike Road. Let me know when you get this coach, and this is where the email was to let him know I got it. If you're ever in my area, you can visit my layout. I have a 16 by 24 building filled with a very large layout, all HO scale. So I guess I've been sent a matching card for this locomotive, which I bought at Larkspur Line a couple months ago. So let's have a look. Wow, lo and behold, there it is. It really is a match. Just look at the paintwork on this. Nice little four-wheel thing. I believe these were made short for handling sharp corners in the Alps. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sending this, Mike. I can't wait to test it out with that locomotive. Well, I guess we'll open this one up next. Just want to make sure I'm not missing a letter or anything. I don't seem to see one. I hope I'm not missing anything, but anyway, we seem to have some sort of piece of rolling stock. Mantua, good bones. Needs to be lubricated and cleaned. Huh. I think this is a locomotive. Oh, it's the steam locomotive for whatever this tender belongs to. Very nice. Whoops. I double-checked the box and I couldn't seem to find any letters, so I have no idea who this came from, but it looks like a pretty nice locomotive. No idea if it runs or not, but it's clearly going to need a little bit of work, maybe more, who knows. But to whoever sent this, thanks a bunch. It's cosmetically in really nice condition. Anyways, on to the final box. What? Dig around and see if there's like a letter or anything here. Oh, yeah. Maybe I opened this from the wrong side. I don't know. April 2022. Couldn't help but saying happy birthday. Happy 21st, Harrison. Just wanted to send a little something to add to your collection. David Z to G scale. Well, I don't believe it. It looks like David Z to G scale strikes again. Thanks so much for the birthday wishes. I wish I'd opened this sooner, but anyways, let's have a look at what's inside. Looks like we have a whole bunch of different pieces of rolling stock. Got a tanker of some sort, some lumber, and a boxcar from Lehigh Valley. Pez dispenser with peeps. Wow, that's something I've never seen before. Look at that. It's a little Burlington Northern Santa Fe locomotive. It's a GP38-2 from ALZ. Can't say I've heard of that manufacturer. I assume they must only make N-scale products. I think this is an N-scale device to help you put rolling stock and locomotives on the track. Classic Z-scale track. Wait a minute. Alright, so I clearly wasn't paying close enough attention because this is not N-scale stock, this is Z-scale. And I have never worked with Z-scale equipment at all in my life, so this is certainly a first. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll have a go with setting this up. I also noticed that this oil tanker is in Amoco, or standard oil, but same logo. This is just unbelievable. I mean, an entire Z-scale train set. Let's get this thing out of the box and set it all up. This should be some fun. So the track is all ready to go now. Let's get the locomotive and rolling stock all out. Just look at that. finally, the locomotive. I guess a spare truck's included. Wow. That is absolutely awesome. All right, let's see this thing run for the first time. I'm pretty excited. Check it out. I really just can't believe this size Z scale. Like, the fact they're able to make something like this, you know, actually work is just incredible. Like, just look at this locomotive beside the HO scale one. Like, it's ridiculous. Well, David Z to G scale, thank you so much for sending this little train set. I certainly was not expecting such a thing, but it's just a ridiculously generous and interesting gift, and it's a really nice addition to the collection in the sense that it's an entirely new scale. This has never been seen before on the channel, so yeah, thank you so much. Anyways, I think we'll go test this Mantua locomotive up now, and I guess we'll try to see if we can maybe throw this behind a train and test this thing out too. I'm really curious to see what this thing is gonna do with some power. I suspect it actually is gonna start because, you know, just needing a wheel cleaning and oil should mean that it runs to some extent, or at least I think so. I don't know. All right, I'm giving it some power right now. And, oh yeah. And it's really rough, but that is basically a runner. Well, this coupler's undoubtedly seen better days, but it might just be good enough to hook up this Amtrak caboose. Yes, it is. Fantastic. And now let's have a look at this thing as well as this locomotive. Yeah, check it out. That just looks awesome. I love the matching paint scheme they got going on here. It's possible this might have yellowed a bit over the years, but it still looks great. Anyways. Yeah. Well, that right there is absolutely awesome. Well, folks, I think that's going to be about it for today's unboxing. I hope you all enjoyed. I am absolutely just blown away by everybody's generosity. I mean, this is just so kind, and I'd like to thank all the people who sent stuff in today. Starting with whoever sent this thing in, I really apologize I couldn't find your name anywhere in the box, but whoever you are, thank you so much for sending this old Tyco Mantua locomotive. I really cannot wait to dig into it and get it running a whole lot better than it already is, which really isn't that bad. Gage, thank you so much for the letter and the caboose. Mike, thank you so much for the special Flashman car. And once again, David Z to G scale, thank you so much for sending in the Z scale set. Just so generous. Anyways, with that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching.